Hi, and welcome to Education Talks. My name is Maggie Huttlinger, and I am the Chairperson Elect of the Illinois Education Association Student Program.
My name is Jaroch, and I'm the Secretary Treasurer. We're going to be talking about a video that was recently released about how people are going to be having higher standards for future teachers. There's going to be higher expectations for students that are interested in going into teaching programs. They're going to need to have higher GPAs. And also, another point that was made is that for students' test scores, teachers have always been held accountable for standardized tests, but they're also going to start holding the College of Education that the teacher came from accountable for those test scores as well. I don't believe that this is entirely fair because a teacher's ability to teach a student is not fully dependent on their education from that college. Our best knowledge of being in the classroom comes from our experience in the classroom and not just from the classes that we are currently in as future teachers in the university.
And that brings me to the point of standardized testing that they made earlier. Standardized testing isn't something that you should put on teacher candidates because we already know it doesn't really work with the students that we have in the classroom. Standardized testing doesn't properly show you what students are learning in the classroom. They may not be good testers, like every student is very different, and teaching is such a personal job and such a personal experience because you're working with all of these different students in the classroom that aren't all the same. Nobody learns the same way, and so putting a standardized test on these teachers aren't showing the right way of how we can teach. We all teach differently. We all can reach out to different kids, and having those different strengths and having different weaknesses as well are not going to be shown correctly through standardized testing. Standardized testing will keep us all in the same They'll keep us all in the same unit of what we're good at and what we're bad at, and so we're not going to have that diverse pool of teachers for the students that need it.
Right, and there's not always room to grow with that too. It's difficult because we don't want to rate students off of one test score, so we also don't want to judge teachers off of one test score as well. The point that I also want to make is that teachers all come from diverse places. We all have different backgrounds and we all have different strengths. So judging a teacher off of their GPA or a test score when going into colleges doesn't take into account that we have so many different kinds of teachers that exist in the world and so many different kinds of people that would make great teachers. And we don't want to lose any of those people based on judging them from one score. So we want to make sure that we are aware that there are a lot of different kinds of teachers that would do a great job.
And what even makes a good teacher? Standardized testing isn't showing that at all. Standardized testing isn't going to show what makes a good teacher or not, because what makes a good teacher isn't someone that could take a great test. I could take an amazing test. I could get completely a 100% score, and that doesn't make me a good teacher. That doesn't mean I can connect to the students. Here at the IEA, we focus on teacher quality as one of our biggest pillars, because we have 3 pillars here, and we do different conferences. We have different things where we learn about teaching. We learn about things that are going to happen in the classroom that we need to be prepared for. At the IEA, the student program here focuses on making sure that each and every one of our future teacher candidates are included, and so everybody as a future teacher is the most prepared.
The IEA-Student program also offers a lot of professional development opportunities because we want to make sure that all of the students are well prepared to go into their classroom. We know that teacher quality matters, and we know that students may need other resources besides just the College of Education, besides just the knowledge that they already have. We want to provide a lot of opportunities, so the reason why we have advisory boards and conferences is to make sure that everyone is well prepared and feels ready to go into their classroom. Also, the IEA doesn't have a minimum requirement because we know that students are all diverse, and we know that a good teacher comes in many different forms. So we want to make sure that we offer opportunities to all different kinds of students that want them.
Thank you so much for watching. My name is Maggie.
And I'm Jen.
And this is Education Talks.